Hey guys, so this is a wax up that I had done for this case. So you can see this is the anatomic here. This is the original scan here, and then it was reduced in terms of the jaw scan. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is hide that, hide that. So what you would do, this is Exocad 3.2. It seems to work a little bit better than 3.3 in terms of exporting out the files. So what I will do is I'll go in here, go to Tools, Add Remove Mesh. We'll go ahead and I actually already did it before, but I'll just reload it just for the purpose of this video. Let's go to my scans here, add that, yes. Click OK. And then what I'll do is I'll align the mesh. But first I'll move it out of the way manually like this. And then I'll go to Automatic, click on a point on here, click on it here, get that point there, and then let's just say this point here. Form alignment, best fit matching, gets it right into position. That way your preps are in line with the anatomic wax up. And so what you can do is you can take the jaw scan, hide that. So we're going to export this as the pre-op. So save scene as, save it as an object. And I have it here as wax up, so I'll just click wax up again. Do you want to replace it? Yes. And save it. And then you always want to use this on 3.2, you should do this, but on 3.3, it won't work the same way. So you click the keep the changes. It's very strange. I don't know why it does that. So we'll export as the wax up. We'll export the antagonist. J, we'll send it lower here, replace it. Save visible objects, use coordinate position, and then the preps, right? And so when you bring it into Exocad, it'll bring it back into the same position relative to each other. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the other Exocad file I have here. So do not save. Let's go back here and click design. And I find it works better on 3.2 versus 3.3 Exocad. And so I'll just load the seed file because I already designed the bridges and all that, but I'll just show you how it works starting from scratch. So let's go into expert mode. We're going to delete the reconstructions. Delete that. We're going to delete the anatomic, not the pre-op scan. We're going to delete this. Let's start from here. And so we go here. So what you do is you already marked your, at this point, I already marked the margins here where I want it to be, and now it's trying to bring something in. And so it brought these tooth generic, this generic tooth library in kind of positioned where it should be. So what I'll do actually is I'll bring this here, and I'm going to kind of position all these crowns to be right around the same area. This one here, like that. Bring this here, bring it up, bring it down, and forward, and right in there. Just like this, trying to line it up as close as I can to where my wax up is. Just like that. And honestly, this will work out fine in those positions. You want it to just kind of as close as you can so that way it makes it easier to adapt to the wax up. Just like that. And there we go. Let's click next. What we'll do is it'll kind of morph it into whatever shape. And I'm on, you can click adapt basil just so that way it deletes that area. Click next and then ignoring those steps already. And we'll click adapt model teeth and you'll see what happens here. Let me just hide the wax up here. And you can see that it's adapting it to the wax up that we did before. Some areas need a little smoothing, but that's easy to do in this. Next. And so we can just smooth those areas out like here. Right, make sure it's not too ridge lapped here. And just smooth all the margins a little bit. And you can see there's some areas that I definitely should have done a little bit more prep, but that's why I make these temps also, is to see where I need to refine my preps and everything. Let's just smooth all that. I'll adjust the occlusion later, but this is just a demonstration to show you how to get a quick adapted temps for your preps. Let's just click adapt all, and I'm going to adapt everything but the dynamic. I can adjust that by hand. And then you continue, you got pretty good preps. And that's how you do it.